Well, good morning everyone. Today we are officially opening the Southport Information Centre, the UKIP Information Centre. I am Gordon Ferguson, the chairman of the UKIP Southport branch. Thank you all for coming here today in support. Firstly, I would like to introduce you to a small group of individuals who have come together and have, with purple blood running in their veins, put in their own money, physical effort and ingenuity into creating this information centre. I would like to call upon Sean Ellison. Would you come on the stage, Sean Ellison? Jeffrey Hughes, who can't unfortunately be here because he's putting bread on the table, earning a living. Alan Ferguson. And of course myself. The four of us have worked tirelessly to get this place running for the Southport people. On behalf of the Southport people, I thank you for your incredible effort in making this project possible. This information centre will be backing all of our 7 candidates. Every penny generated in our information centre will be going towards supporting our candidates. We have collection boxes inside the shop for any donations you would like to make towards our united cause of getting our country back. Secondly, this is an opportune moment to introduce our 7 Southport UKIP ward candidates. But before doing so, I would like to make a personal comment. I have the greatest faith in each of them that they will be elected. They will endeavour at every opportunity to serve the Southport people. I appeal to all of you to also support this centre and our chosen representatives. So in no particular order, I'd like to call on the stage, if you don't mind. In no particular order, Norwood Ward, Jeffrey Hughes, who is working. I'm sorry, can't be here. Cambridge Ward, Anne Ferguson. Duke's Ward, John Wise Taylor. Mules Ward, Patricia Shanks. Kew Ward, Philip Cantley. And Birkdale Ward, Alan Ferguson. Before introducing our final ward candidate, I think it is fitting that I should say a few words in support of Terry. Terry has headed up our UKIP branch in Southport for many years, and in addition he has been very much involved locally with many different charities and voluntary working groups. He seems to spend all his time actively supporting many worthwhile causes. So I finally hand over to our Ainstill Ward candidate, Terry Durrant, who is also our prospective parliamentary candidate.
How many of us does it hold, Gordon? Good morning, everybody. Now, I've been a member of UKIP for about 12 years. It seems a long time now, especially when you get to my age. And this is certainly a milestone in our history to be opening our own UKIP shop in Lord Street. Yay! Now, let me endorse what Gordon has already said in thanking Sean and Jeff for their magnificent contribution, along, of course, with Gordon himself in getting this shop open. For those who don't know me, I'm Terry Durrant, and I'm the UKIP candidate for Southport at the general election on May the 7th. Now, in the 12 years that I've been in UKIP, The party has come a long way. The party is 21 years old this year. What about that? UKIP has come of age. Yes. In the last 6 months, we've won 2 by-elections in Clapton and Rochester and have come a close second in the traditional Labour stronghold of Haywood and Middleton, a seat that John Bickley will, I am sure, win for us in May. In Southport, we're going into this election with a really strong hand. Our campaign has been up and running since last summer, and the responses we are receiving from the people of Southport fill us with confidence. Southport is ready for a change, isn't it?
Yes!
Not just from the Liberal Democrats, but a complete change from the 3 tired old establishment parties. UKIP is a breath of fresh air that Southport needs to inject some hope into our town, both at Westminster and in the council chamber, and yes, even in our town centre. Let me talk about the council first. In some areas of the country where UKIP holds a council majority, we have been successful in throwing out the cabinet system of local government and reintroducing a committee system, giving a greater degree of democracy. That is something we would like to do in Southport. Currently, Sefton works to the cabinet system, whereby, as we all know, the Bootle Labour Party hold all the cabinet positions, and no one outside Bootle has any real power to influence decisions. This must change.
Yeah.
It must change. But only UKIP is determined that it should. We also need councillors who are prepared to stand up to the unelected council civil servants who wield all the power. We need councillors with backbone. We will have them. This also applies to our representation at Westminster. MPs of Labour, Conservative and Liberal Democrat backgrounds have all played a part in trying to run our country. Look around us. What do you see? Our society is crumbling around us. The economy, the National Health Service, our council services, the police, the fire brigade, the ambulance service, our armed forces, public transport. Have you been on the train from Southport to Manchester? Social services, services for the disabled and the elderly. Do you think the politicians are doing a good job?
No.
Are you happy with what Mr. Pugh has done for you?
No.
Quite honestly, Labour, Conservative, Liberal Democrat, they're all the same. They are, aren't they?
Yes.
There's no difference between them. Now let me tell you, if Labour to win the general election in May, nothing would change. You wouldn't see any difference. We would still struggle on as we are. Frontline services would be cut back. £55 million a day would still be going to the European Union. 50 billion going into the vanity project of HS2. Huge green levies being paid to wealthy landowners in return for useless wind turbines on their land. And of course, pushing up our energy prices. So what? What would UKIP do? I'll tell you what UKIP would do. UKIP would reduce foreign aid by £9 billion a year. We would still give aid to deserving causes. but not to countries like India, who have their own space programs.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, there are poor people in India, but it is the responsibility of their government to look after them. India has a faster growing economy than we do. UKIP would repeal the Climate Change Act of 2008, which costs our economy £18 billion a year. Now that's big money, isn't it? £18 billion a year. UKIP believes that we should look after our own people first. And UKIP would put an additional £3 billion into the NHS. And no, we wouldn't privatise it, as the Conservatives and Labour would have you believe. The Lib Lab cons work to the mantra that if you tell a lie and keep on repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The NHS would be safe in our hands because we would have the money saved from previous governments' vanity projects to invest in strengthening our own vital services. Now, I'm not going to go on too much longer, which you'll all heave a sigh of relief. Now, that should have got the biggest cheer for the day there. I'm just going to sum up now. I've tried to give you a flavour of UKIP's position nationally and locally. Please call into our new shop, which is behind you, and discuss with our helpers any issues that are important to you. I am confident that we can raise our town and our country out of the quicksand that has been created by the old, tired Liberal Democrats, Labour and Conservative politicians. All we ask is that you give us a chance to prove ourselves. The future of Southport can be assured alongside with the future of UKIP. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you.
Say shop, it's an information centre. If I call it a shop, the council will have me for business rates, and we don't want that.
Only way with the scissors.
So Terry's going to go over and officially open our all round. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. Now, if you would all like to go inside the shop, I'm sure that
I'll go for the one with the town signs on.
Morning, I'm John Lyon Taylor. I'm a candidate for Duke's Ward for the UKIP party. We are at present in our shop on Lower Street, which we opened this morning. It's our information centre where you can call in, meet me or any of the other candidates and talk to us about the policies that worry you. We have a very robust policy on immigration, which is not about banning people from the country, but about controlling it and getting the best people for our country. So if you'd like to talk to about any of these policies, immigration, housing, the candidates, what they think and stand for, then please call in and see us, because we'd be delighted to see you and talk to you. Thank you.